What up? Top of the top. Y'all know what time it is. What up, Alan? What up, bro? I don't understand how you from the UK, but you always the first to pull up. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my boy Alan. You know what I'm saying? Tapping in from the UK. Salute to the building. Salute to the family. Good morning to the people. Good morning. Y'all know what time it is. We live right now. We live. You know what I'm saying? And today, I'm gonna show y'all some things for all those who don't believe. And I'm gonna show you that everything I say is actual fact, and I don't do no capping about nothing. You heard? But at the same time, right? I'm not gonna be doing a whole lot of talking about certain things because certain people have to find out on their own. You dig? And you know, we're gonna have some good entertainment too. But today is a day of facts. What up, Top Brown? Juicy Peach, good morning. Good morning, sis. This is a day of facts. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna learn something today. But if you hard-headed, you ain't gonna learn nothing. You understand? Because some people gotta understand, right? I done conquered a lot of things on my journey. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not here to brag or boast, but I'm just trying to tell you, man. Some of us gonna make it, and some of us just not. It's that simple. What up, Mark? I see you back in the building. I'm gonna get into some things today. I'm gonna touch up on some things. I'm gonna make sense out of everything. So y'all gonna feel me what I'm saying, right? Randy Nichols, what up, bro? Yeah, you see me. I pulled up late. I ain't never come on this late. But y'all gotta understand, right? It's the end of the year, the fourth quarter is closing out. But in the beginning of the year, I will be back on schedule at my, my early time. I will be back. You know what I'm saying? I know I'm throwing people off right now, but guess what? I got some things in store. I got some things planned, and your boy been doing his homework. You understand? So check this out, right? It's the For No Fame Prime Time episode 67, right? And Trey Songz has been hit with his second sexual assault in 2 months. They coming for that boy head. Now, I don't know who he done pissed off. Or I will say, these are still all alleged allegations, but I'm pretty sure a lot of women are not doing too good right now. And I'm pretty sure a lot of them that, before they was given a pass, but they finding ways now to come up with these lawsuits. And Trey Songz right now is facing that, they're trying to come for that boy for $20 million. You understand? So I'm going to be talking about that. But the main thing I'm going to be talking about, and I got proof on why, I've been telling y'all crime is over, as far as getting that money, getting to that bag, getting that bag up, running that check up. Basically, what I'm telling you is that whole drug dealing, that whole talking to the plug and getting on your feet, all that's over with. And then I'm going to prove to you why the petty crimes are boosting up. I'm going to prove to you why people are getting desperate. And I'm going to show you how all of this turned up in the pandemic. And then I'm going to show you why part of this pandemic lockdown is against crime, like I told y'all. And I'm going to prove it today. You know what I'm saying? What up? What up? I see, yeah, people used to my early time. You know what I'm saying? But they'll catch on later. Y'all catch the replay. You know what I'm saying? So the first thing I'm going to start with is Trey Songz. And Trey Songz has been hit with his second lawsuit assault in 2 months. This time around, it implicates Diddy. You know what I'm saying? You know that boy P. Diddy? Because this situation happened at P. Diddy crib, one of his cribs on one of his islands, Star Island. Like you heard about how Epstein, he had multiple islands where he'll go do have his little parties at. You see, they like to have these parties on certain islands to get out of the American jurisdiction, for one. And that's why you heard about Cat Williams. You heard about certain people tell you about what's going at these parties, but they have a lot of these parties and out of the states. So if anything goes left or wrong, it won't be as easy to bring them on criminal charges. But that's why you will see why they always had these parties on these exotic islands to get out of American jurisdiction. You understand? So in this situation with Trey Songz, It was a party at one of Diddy's location. You dig? And legal documents obtained from the legal, from the attorneys in the courts claims that the victim, Jahara Jeffries, met Trey Songz at Diddy's house during his New Year's Eve party on Star Island. The R&B singer invited her to hang out with him at his VIP section at one of his parties at the club called 11 nightclub, which is in Miami. So Star Island, I guess that's maybe that's off the coast of Florida. I don't know, but it's called Star Island, this particular situation. Maybe it is in America. You know what I'm saying? Don't quote me. That's why I said all this is alleged. You dig? But Trey Songz invited her to hang out with him in the VIP section of his party at 11 nightclub in Miami. Now this is they went to the after party after they left Diddy house. You dig? Now, this part right here happened in Miami. Legal document states that the Grammy-nominated singer sexually violated her with his fingers while she was on the sofa. So it sounded to me like he was trying to stick his fingers down there. Maybe he wanted to smell her box. I don't know. But obviously she felt violated according to this report, right? And the lawsuit says that once Jahara made it back, back to Trey Songz' vehicle after they finished clubbing, the singer began to take his shirt off. And at that point, she began to record the incident out of fear for her safety. Now, after that happened, they say that Trey Songz tried to snatch her phone from her hand, but she refused. And after that, they say Trey told his driver to stop the whip, and he kicked her out. And claims that he threw water in his face. Pardon me. She said that he threw water in her face. You understand? And Miss Jeffries is seeking $20 million in damages for medical expenses, lost wages, and emotional distress. Now, Trey Songz has denied all these allegations at and the club 11, they wants to be removed from the lawsuit. They don't want no parts of the lawsuit. They don't want their name mentioned in this lawsuit because part of the sexual assault happened at the club. Where he put his fingers in her vagina, allegedly, that happened at the club. And that was the start of the violation. You dig what I'm saying? According to the reports. And I'm not giving no opinion, you understand? But these are the legal reports. So according to the reports, he stuck his fingers in her, maybe he thought it was lit when they left. They got in the car. He started taking his shirt off like he was ready to smash. And when she pulled out her camera for her safety, because obviously I guess she didn't want to smash or whatever, or she could have just wanted, I don't know, but he kicked her out. And this is something I want to tell a lot of people. What up, bro? Salute the grown man talk. We did it big last night. You heard? AP Wiz, what up? This is my point, right? Sometimes we know it don't be no rape allegations or no type of sexual assault, but you got to understand, right? Back in the days, brothers used to specialize with kicking chicks out the whip. You know what I'm saying? I knew dudes that was grimy like that. Like if a chick didn't want to smash, like if they felt like she was playing, not even saying they would try to pull out. My point is, if they felt like a chick was wasting their time, I know dudes that will tell a girl go in the store and go get these blunts real quick and pull off on her in a city that she don't even know where she at. I know dudes that used to kick chicks out the whip in the middle of the highway, in the middle of nowhere. Once they figure out she ain't trying to smash, all right, well, you gonna get out. I know dudes that will roll like that, but you got some chicks that do get mad over that, and they will put them false allegations on you, say you violated them. You know what I'm saying? So this is a tricky situation. It goes many ways. You did the same way I told you about how you could have, back in the days, you might have had a thotty, you know what I'm saying? And she willing to smash the homies, but it might be that one dude that really violate her, or that one dude that she really ain't agree to smash, and once he smashed, she feel violated, and then she want to say everybody violated her. These are things that went on back in the days because it started from it ain't no fun if the homies can't have none. You see that, that Snoop Dogg song, it started from back then. Salute Mike Flame for the donation. It started back then where it ain't no fun if the homies can't have none. You got to remember that. But that was really a thin line of like a rape song. You know what I'm saying? Because when we was teenagers, that promoted, running trains on chicks. Running trains in the hood was something that was regular. But now running trains is a thin line of being called rape. You know what I'm saying? Because she might agree to one, you might have got it popping with her because she like you, but then you had your mans and them sliding through the door and they got a piece. But at the end of the day, when she started thinking like, damn, the next day when she ain't drunk no more and she ain't got no money, she might say, man, I feel like I got raped. And that's how a lot of people got caught up. That's also how Tupac got caught up. You know what I'm saying? So this whole situation with Trey Songz, you know what I'm saying? Shorty trying to say he stuck his fingers in her, finger popped her. Maybe, that's an old tactic. We trying to smell what she working with, you know what I'm saying? But nowadays, chicks ain't going for that. And she might have felt violated from that. And then when he got in the car, he automatically started stripping his clothes off like he was a beast. So you got to realize, even if she did want to smash him, it's how he went about it. You know what I'm saying? He started beasting out in the car, and he also had his driver in the car. So when he started taking his shirt off, he probably started turning to an animal in the car. And she got scared, pulled out a phone, started recording him. And he got mad, told her to shut that phone down. Then he kicked her out, threw water in the face. You know what I'm saying? She probably felt violated, traumatized, and that's where all the extra stuff coming at. Even though she might be throwing sauce on it, maybe not. I'm not here to judge, but I'm showing you how the dimensions of these cases go down. You know what I'm saying? That's why if a chick like you meet a chick in a club, you just got to be easy. It might not even into a date of sex. It might just be a date of conversation. And some chicks might just want to rock with you that day, and then they'll smash you the next day. They'll smash, a couple days after, but they just want to really vibe with you. Some chicks really that's feeling you, they digging you, they just want to vibe with you. They don't always want to smash you that first day because they don't want to give that wrong impression and then feel like you ain't going to call them back no more. You see? That's the real deal with situations like this. And sometimes if a chick do appear like she want to give you that real bad, sometimes you gotta be a G and be like, I'm good. You feel me? Sometimes you gotta just be easy. And then sometimes they'll respect you more for that, and they're gonna still give you the box. See, that's a jewel for some of you dudes that don't be knowing how to move with chicks. When you go to the club, you want to be on beast mode, but sometimes you gotta chill. You ain't always gotta smash that night. You can smash another night. Because if she like you, she gonna give it up regardless. That's how this works. All right. And then you won't get caught up in no assault charges. Because you can rub a chick can really be digging you. You can rub her the wrong way. You might say something out your mouth she ain't feeling. And she can feel violated and start giving you a heart. And now she wanna say you violated her. I'm just showing you how this goes many different ways. And this topic is real, it's nothing to play with. But I would advise everybody, all my dudes, you know what I'm saying, all my bros, if you meet a chick in a club, you know what I'm saying, and even if she act like she want to smash, she act like she throwing it at you, sometimes you got to still fall back. You understand? Now, I get it. Some dudes, you know what I'm saying, they off the leash, meaning some dudes, they might be married. They got a girl, they can't get out the house like that. As soon as you come out, you trying to smash whatever you can real quick. And you quick to do anything. I get it. You know what I'm saying? But I'm trying to tell you, it's a thin line. When you on beast mode, you can get caught out there. You know what I'm saying? And it's called what? A thirst trap. Sometimes dudes get caught in that thirst trap. You got to understand that when you get caught in that thirst trap, it's a thin line of being labeled a sexual deviant, a predator, or other allegations that come against you when you beast too hard. But as long as you lay back and you chilling, she can't never say nothing crazy. You know what I'm saying? You don't touch on her. You don't do nothing extra. She can't say nothing about you. Even though she might be doing little things, but you got to know what you're dealing with. And sometimes you got to be smart, especially now, to know if I can smash Friday night, I can smash her Saturday night, Monday, next week, because you got to know who you are. You dig? So my point is, maybe Trey Songz got caught in a thirst trap, and maybe he was going a little too hard, because guess what? He did stick his fingers in a box at the club. And that's enough evidence right there. You understand? He could have left DNA in her right then and there, because this is in court and he's facing a $20 million lawsuit. And to add the sauce on it, they threw the club part of the lawsuit, and they also threw Diddy name in the lawsuit. She threw Diddy name in it. You dig? To add the extra sauce on it. So Trey Songz, they coming for his head because this is his second allegation in 2 months. You know what I'm saying? So that's what it is with that right there. That's just what's going on with Trey Songz. They coming for his neck. You know what I'm saying? But I got some other things to talk about. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to move right along, right? And I'm going to prove to y'all why a lot of these dudes, why a lot of these low-level criminals are dealing in all of these type of violent crimes, a lot of petty crimes, stupid crimes, because I told y'all the game has slowed up. know what I'm saying? The drug game is dead. It's over with. I told y'all this. But some of y'all don't want to believe, so now I'm going to prove it to you real quick. First of all, last night, you know what I'm saying? It was a shootout. You know what I'm saying? It was a shootout last night for one, and I told y'all about always trying to party. You understand? Now, 3 men and 2 women was shot, you know what I'm saying, in a hail of gunfire outside a restaurant in Astoria, Queens. And a woman was shot in her head. A man got shot in his butt and his arm. And a woman got shot in her knee. You understand? The suspects fled in a white BMW. You know what I'm saying? And guess what? This wasn't even gang related. So my point is, you remember how people was always talking about how the gangbangers doing all the shooting, the young boys doing all the shooting. This right here ain't had nothing to do with that. You understand? Now, we don't know who was marked for death in this situation, but I want to show you how people went out to have a good time and they went to a restaurant, you dig, and a restaurant / party got shot up when it was all over with. And the dudes was in a white BMW. So it ain't even like they was, you know, on some struggling type of thing. My point is this. People are being victimized right now for many different reasons. You understand? But what I'm trying to show you is, like we said, the pandemic is the real sickness. That's why you're going to see a lot of people being victimized of the pandemic due to doing too much. Then you got people that's doing predatory behavior as far as they're preying on people for their money. They're scheming on you for your bag. You dig? Some people are taking bags for hits because they can't hustle no more. People cannot hustle the way they want. You know, that's what I'm trying to tell y'all. For generations, you know, the communities, the hood has been able to make it on, you know, drug sales. I'm gonna be real. But now it's over with. So I'm gonna show you something else. I'm gonna get into that, and I'm gonna show you with the proof. But right now, I want to show you the random crimes that just happened, you know what I'm saying, in the past couple of days and overnight. So a woman got shot in the head, a dude got shot in his butt, you know what I'm saying? Another woman got shot in the knee, all because they wanted to go to the club and party. They wanted to go chill at the restaurant. I told y'all to stay home. You can buy your biggest bottle of liquor. You can invite your little friends. You can blast your music. Why do people want to keep going out in the pandemic? I don't know. You understand? Another thing that happened this week in a road rage situation, and I know y'all been hearing about this road rage. You dig? But this is a situation where this happened in the Bronx also. A 45-year-old was shot dead after a road rage situation. And it was a car full of 3 people, but the only thing that happened that was messed up, the dude in the back seat, he the one that lost his life. The driver and the front passenger, they cool. The one that was in the back seat, he got his brains put on the sunroof. You understand? Because there was a road rage situation, you know, and the dude was sitting in the back of the Nissan Murano SUV, you know what I'm saying, on East 162nd Street near Melrose in the Bronx, when someone inside a white vehicle, you know what I'm saying, opened fire and blew out the back window. You understand? They sprayed up the whole back window, and the dude that was in the back seat, he got his brains blew out. And what happened was it was a road rage incident. You understand? And you see, I told y'all before, don't be in your car trying to beef with people, cut people off, steal parking spots, talking greasy, because people right now ain't playing. And also in this situation, you know, they got away. They sped off, and they got away clean for right now. But I'm going to show you how it's random, senseless crimes going on, and it's happening. This ain't even got nothing to do with no money. That's my point. Most of these killings don't have nothing to do with no money. It don't got nothing to do with no vax, none of that. It's called a pandemic for a reason. You understand? Demonic behavior. Another thing that happened due to what? 5G technology. It was a shooting on a train, not the one I told you about that happened on the A train. This was a whole nother shooting, and you know what I'm saying? It was an arrest made after 2 were shot on a Manhattan-bound subway during an argument. And it was a Brooklyn man that shot 2 people earlier this month. If I'm not mistaken, that's the train that was headed to Harlem. I think this happened around 125th, somewhere around that nature. It was on that 4 train. You heard? For those that know what I'm talking about. A Brooklyn man shot 2 people earlier this month, and he was caught. And it all started from what? An argument. Now I want you to see somehow. Dude was from Brooklyn. He shot two people from Manhattan. So how did he get caught in Brooklyn? How did they know he was from Brooklyn when this was a random shooting? And I'm trying to show you how it was from the technology. All they had to do was backtrack, When he got off the train, the way he walked home, you see, they picked him up from them satellites. You understand? Anytime something happened on the train, we know people from all over New York be on those trains. So for you to catch a Brooklyn dude shooting some people from Manhattan in a Manhattan station, but you caught them in Brooklyn, that lets you know they got that tracking going on. That means anybody could be found. You dig? And I'm showing you once again, random crime, random shooting, because you got a lot of dudes that's mad. You know, dudes used to get on the train from Brooklyn to go uptown and get that work. You know what I'm saying? I'm one of them. You feel me? We used to get on that train and go uptown to get that work. But now dudes ain't going uptown to get that work. They going uptown mad. You know what I'm saying? They mad. Toting hammers on them. Looking for a victim. Looking for somebody to say something wrong so they can blast them. That's the mentality now. You dig? Salute to the chat. Salute to the family. I see you, Mr. Playful. I see all y'all. I'm about to get to this business and I'm going to shout y'all out. You know what I'm saying? I got to stay focused right now. Because I'm going to show y'all how all this random crime is going on. And you're going to see the police standing down because what? They got technology now. They don't got it. They're going to let it pop off. And then they're going to see how good their computers work. They're going to see how good these programs and these apps work. They testing them out right now. You understand? But this is what this is the kicker, what I'm really getting to. Now, I told you about the random crimes. Now I'm going to tell you why all these random crimes been going on. Because the streets are drying up. And I told y'all about how they cut off the borders. And I told y'all about how they got fake blood and all that. But now I got some proof for you. And I'm going to show you something. You know what I'm saying? For those that don't believe. You heard? Check this out. Two Queens men have been charged for large scales of distribution of synthetic cannabinoids. You understand? Through websites. What is synthetic cannabinoids? Not cannabis, cannabinoids, cannabis, whatever you want to call it. Fake weed. Synthetic, fake. And these dudes is running a ring of fake weed, distributing fake weed in the streets and online. Because I told you it's no more plugs. A lot of dudes are reeing up online buying fake drugs, putting it in the hood because it's no more Popeye. It's no more Poppy. It's no more, you know what I'm saying? It's no more none of that. Most of those dudes you think got the bag, they agents. All the drug flow is being controlled. Now, these were two Queens men, and they were what? They were foreigners. That's why I told y'all part of this lockdown is to shut down the foreigners that don't want to comply with the American way. You feel me? They the ones definitely, they're not going to get that card. You know what I'm saying? They're not going to do that. So in order to shut them down, they have to put certain stipulations in play to shut down the drug dealers, meaning the cartels, the people that come here to flood the country, you dig? Take all the money and put it back home where they from. This whole thing is to stop them. But it's a trickling effect that affects the hood where the everyday Joe Blow can't come out his crib and make no money. So that's why he got to go kick in cribs, do home invasion, because he can't sell his pack. But I told y'all about the fake bud months ago. But some people don't want to believe you've been smoking fake bud. That's why you don't get high. That's why you got to keep reeing up. You're never straight because it's fake bud. You dig? And this was reported by the Department of Justice 17 hours ago. 2 men have been charged with a large scale of distribution. What's distributing? They was flooding the streets with synthetic cannabis, fake bud. I told y'all. That's why a lot of these dudes going crazy, because they smoking fake bud. Remember I told y'all this ain't got nothing to do with crack. A lot of y'all going crazy. A lot of these dudes going crazy over smoking fake weed. But nobody want to believe nothing. You know what I'm saying? They think I just be freestyling. And these are 2 men from Queens. This happened 17 hours ago. You understand? Also, this is in Massachusetts, right? But people know a lot of people get money in Boston, you know, things that nature, Connecticut, and 21 have been charged in conspiracy to sell cocaine and Fetty Wap, which is fentanyl. And this happened a couple of days ago. You dig? 21 charged in conspiracy. Now, I'm pretty sure there was a drug cartel getting money, but you see that they got indicted because what? They saying it ain't going to be no more cartels getting to that bag no more. Everybody goes down for conspiracy. And this is in Massachusetts. I just threw that out there real quick, but this is what I'm really getting to. The other day, Friday, this is important because a New York man was caught with 43 pounds in PA in a traffic stop, 7:12 a.m. in the morning. You dig? And he's another foreigner because his name was Chang Zhao. And he got pulled over in Wolf Creek, Pennsylvania. And I told you that these foreigners was the one controlling the work. But my point is this, he got caught with 43 pounds, 7 a.m. in the morning. So what that mean? That mean either somebody told on him or they was tracking him the whole time. Because all of a sudden, in a random traffic stop, bingo, the police found 43 pounds. That easy. What you got to understand for those that don't know the street, when you see a man get caught with 43 pounds headed to New York City or New York State, that means that's a lot of people that's not going to eat. Because what? That work didn't touch the state. So therefore, people can't get their money. 43 plates. Dude caught with 43 plates in the back of his car in a so-called random traffic stop. You see what I'm trying to tell you? Once they start knocking off the plug, it ain't no more sockets. It ain't no more. You ain't getting no money in the hood. Your little, you in the projects. You in your little neighborhood in front of the bodega. You ain't getting that work because Poppy or Chen Yao done got caught with the plate before he even touched the state. You dry now. Now you see why people been wilding out since Thanksgiving. Now you see why it ain't no Christmas for people. And this happened Friday. This dude thought he was going to get that last drop off before the holiday, right? But this happened on Friday. But he didn't make it to the state to drop them 43 plates off so people could eat for Thanksgiving, for Christmas and buy them gifts. So therefore, you see them kicking in the door because this man got caught with 43 pounds early in the morning in a random traffic stop. Now, if you believe that was a random traffic stop out of all them cars, you don't know no better. You understand? Because obviously, whoever he copped it from, they knew where he was going and they knew what road he was taking, and it's not hard to catch somebody to make it look like a random traffic stop. 43 plates. So for people that know, let's say it was 3,000 a pound, you do the math. You time that 3,000 times 43 and you see what he was working with and you see why the hood is starving right now. You dig? And this is a fact. This happened Friday. You dig? That work did not touch the street. You see? You got dudes getting caught with plates. You got dudes getting caught selling fake plates. You understand? That's why the people in the town going crazy. That's why the people in New York are going crazy, for one. You did. I can't speak for anywhere else, but this is some of the New York politics why you see dudes kicking in the door, stealing chicks' sunglasses and pocketbooks. They hungry. You understand? Now I got the real kicker right here. This is what a lot of people miss right here. This is what a lot of people miss right here. And I'm gonna show you this right here. Now check this out. This happened on November 21st. The week before Thanksgiving. That's why we look from Thanksgiving to now, we will see how the petty crime has stepped up. But this is right here, the kicker. 920 kilos of that white girl, that cocaine. You know what I'm saying? 920 bricks, almost 1,000 bricks was caught, headed for New York City. You know what I'm saying? And they had it in the lawn care equipment. They had it in lawn equipment. You dig? Lawnmowers, things like that. They had it stashed in lawn equipment. And this represented the biggest bust in more than a decade. The seizure signifies a shift in illegal drug dealing. You heard what I said? You heard what they said? They said this represents a shift, meaning things are changing in the drug game. And this happened on November 21st, but we didn't catch it, that 920 bricks. So I need y'all to think for a minute. For those who know the street, I know what I'm talking about. When 92 bricks don't reach the street, do you know how many people that is that's not going to eat? Do you know how many people on the East Coast and all over that's not going to eat when you got 920 bricks gone, 36 ounces of brick? Now you see why they kicking in the door. Now you see why they snatching people up. Because this money is not touching the hood. And people was used on this bag touching the hood so they can pay their bills and do what they had to do. But it's over with. Because they made the largest bust in a decade. That happened before Thanksgiving because they know the hustlers like to get to that bag for the holidays and had their Christmas lined up right. They already know this because they studied it for years. They already know how people move in the street. That's why I told y'all with everything locked down, stuff can't move like that. Long as it's locked down, the criminals can't move the way they want to move. That's my whole point. You're going to stick out like a sore thumb now. Why? They doing extra checks at the airport. They doing extra checks on the highway. The border's shut down. What else? They got agents in place all over. All over. And then on top of all of that, they got the big eye in the sky. You understand? So we missed when them 920 bricks got confiscated. Them 920 bricks is the reason why you see New York City and other parts of America wilding out, because those were supposed to touch home base, and a lot of people were supposed to eat off of them bricks. And it's called dirty money. So when I say streets is over, I ain't no dude hating saying, oh, because I cleared my life up and I ain't on the street no more. No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm telling you, I know the game. I know what they got planned. That's why you're going to see all this is happening under your boy Joe. You dig? You're going to see what's going on. I'm not going to keep repeating this infrastructure thing and how everything is going into technology, and it's still going into law enforcement. It's just that what you don't understand, law enforcement is not on the level of beat walking no more. And I heard the brother speak on this, and for some people in New York that know, it's a fact that before you can just take the test and be a police. Now you got to have what? A college degree. Why you got to have a college degree? Because you have to be smart when it comes to computers and technology now. That's how they fight crime now. They don't fight crime walking down the block no more. Hey, what you doing? Come here. That's not how they doing it no more. They doing it through technology now. They trying to tell you how this go down. That's where all the money going into. Computer, spyware, things of that nature. I told you about, I'm going to say this the last time. For those that don't believe, you got to watch the video I did on the 5G technology. Part 1 and part 2, how the super thug is over with and how the matrix is real in this crime thing. And I showed you about how they got apps that authorize them to automatically hack you. When you walking down a block, they can hack you while you walking. They can hack your phone while you walking. When you're in your crib right now, your laptop, they can sit outside your crib and hack your computer outside the door. They ain't got they authorize it. They got apps to do that now. You sitting in your crib on your computer, all they got to do is park on your block and see everybody who's on the block on their computer and get to hacking everybody on the block. They can do that now. That's what I'm trying to tell you. You walking by, they can hack you, hack your phone. I'm trying to tell you how it's going down. So that's what I'm trying to tell you. And what else? Everybody that traps in the hood, what they trap off of? Do they not trap off their phone? Do they not trap off their phone? Do dudes make text messages all day through their phone like nobody ain't gonna know what they doing? They was just letting it rock to make you think you was good, but now they crack it down on all of that. Because now they can hack your whole phone and already know you a trapper. They ain't got to say nothing. Just let you keep doing your thing, boom, indictment. That's how it go now. So anytime 922 bricks headed for New York City get found in lawn equipment, now how did they catch it in the lawn equipment? Somebody had to tell them. Common sense. Because the average person ain't thinking it's going to be in lawn equipment, and it was a whole lot it was thousands of dollars worth of lawn equipment, brand new lawn equipment, but they had the bricks strategically placed in that lawn equipment, and they caught 920 bricks, which means that 920 people didn't eat, but we know it's way more than that. Let's say 920,000 people ain't eat, because each brick is 36 ounces, and you time that by 920, you'll see how much money that is and how many people ain't get them onions. You dig? And that's why you see the streets is turning up. That's why you see dudes is scrounging, because they're not getting no money. And all this happened, everything I'm telling you, it happened in the past year, meaning they've been cracking down more and more and more. Who's been in office for a year? You see, since your boy been in office for a year, you see everything been cracking down for a year. You've been seeing all these indictments within the past year. You understand? So that's why the proof, and I'm going to say it again, they said that the seizure signifies a shift in the legal drug landscape in New York. You understand? And they also said with cocaine seizures rising more than 150% in the last year. Did you hear what they said? They didn't say cocaine seizures has increased 100%. They said cocaine seizures have increased 150%. So that's telling you how many birds that ain't coming through the town, how many bricks is shut down. They basically just told you they got the city on lock and ain't nothing coming through. They just told you in this report right here. And this all happened within the past year, 150% bust seizures. So what that's telling you, that hustling is dead. That's why I said I got the proof out their own mouth. But some of y'all still don't want to believe. You heard? So I'm telling you, you better switch up your grind. Period. And then I'm going to throw this out there, and this happened the other day in Arizona. Y'all remember Arizona? Yeah, they known for having all that good bud, you know. Y'all heard about Sammy the Bull, when he got out of witness protection, he was selling them E-pills out in Arizona. Arizona always been a big money bag in the drug game, controlled by, Mexican cartels and things of that nature. But for those who didn't catch it, you know what I'm saying, in Arizona, they did a bust, and in that bust, they caught 1.7 million fentanyl pills connected to a Mexican cartel. You know what I'm saying? It was seized. And it was a record bust in the state of Arizona, the biggest bust. You dig? And that's what the police and the feds said. And that's Arizona. That's a drug state. And they sit here telling you how they made one of the biggest busts in Arizona history. I told you about New York's biggest in a decade, 10 years, and I'm telling you about Arizona's biggest bust. 1.7 million Fetty Wap pills. They shut down the cartel. Did I not tell you there's no more cartels? Didn't I tell you they on their ass? I told you. And all those who, the rest of the people, they're going to comply and snitch. If you do get through the crack, somebody's going to still snitch on you. So that's what I'm trying to tell y'all. They already got it mapped out. They got the game mapped out. And that was part of you being on lockdown. That was part of everybody being on lockdown. So the people that get to the bag, they can't move around like that. They can't flip them packs. They can't re-up. Streets is dry. When the streets is dry, people start kicking on doors, snatching pocketbooks. You know what I'm saying? And tying up grandma for petty cash. Crackhead behavior. But a lot of these dudes, they was on the block getting their money, selling, getting their little work, getting their little flip on. You understand? Dudes was paying a little mortgage with them bricks. Dudes was paying them car notes, paying them foreigners up with them bricks. Some dudes was paying for their kid to go to private school with them bricks. But them bricks ain't coming no more. So that's why you seeing what you seeing. So that's why I said I got the proof today to show you what's going on. And remember what I told you. They said cocaine seizures have been rising more than 150% in the last year. So who is going to be moving to work? You figure that out. You know what I'm saying? Moving right along, also in the state of New York City. Now check this out. And this is on the other token, because we spoke about how it's something going on. It's something fishy going on. It's some people that got an idea what's going on. And it's some people that just don't have no clue. And this is more proof I got in this situation, right? It says New York has seen its largest population loss in history. The U.S. Census Bureau put that the loss is at more than 319,000 New Yorkers. And this is not death. These are New Yorkers that left the state. 319,000 New Yorkers have left the state between July 20th and July 21st. That's basically within the past year. The highest of any other state since the pandemic. You understand? The pandemic has boosted, New York outflows. So my point is 319,000 people have ran out of the state. And the question is, why did they run? What are they running from? And what do they know that you don't know? You dig what I'm saying? I'm going to show you something real quick. I'm going to connect the dots. 319 people have left. But a lot of people still on lockdown. And I just told you the streets drying up. Smell like a purge coming to me. Allegedly. You dig? Because some people know what time it is. They're getting up out of there. And these are the so-called civilians that's leaving. 319,000 civilians have left. They got up out of there. They don't want to be there no more. And some people know what's going on or what's about to happen. You dig? And this has happened within the past year. And this has been the biggest. Like, y'all remember how back in the days when they told you about the South migrating to the North after slavery? Well, now it's reversed. People from the North are running down South. You understand? They're getting up out of there because they know what's going on. Some people know what's going on. And it's the next thing I'm going to tie in what I just said. New York also recorded the second highest number of gun sales for 2021. And these are facts from the FBI background check indicates that New Yorkers are on a pace to purchasing, purchasing their second greatest number of firearms since the National Instant Criminal Background System has been put into play. Now I'm gonna explain this right here. Because we know in New York City, people don't carry guns. Or you was taught that in New York City, you don't have the right to bear arms. But in the state of New York, you do have the right to bear arms. It's just that they make it harder for you to get it. And it's mostly upstate New York, outside the city. But what you have to understand, right? We're not talking about criminals. So what this is telling you as gun purchases from civilians, and we know a lot of these people are, they deal with the authorities as well, police, COs, things like that, government agencies. We know a lot of them bought these guns, but my point is they just told you how New York records its second highest number of gun sales ever for 2021. You understand? And these are the numbers of how many background checks they said they did within the past year. And this represents how many civilians with good backgrounds been trying to buy guns. 425,778, almost 500,000 people have been trying to purchase firearms in this 1 year. Now, why are they doing that? What do they know that we don't know? Obviously, somebody got a clue of what's about to happen. And I'm going to tie it together. Boom. 319,000 left. The ones that stayed, 425,778 try to get strapped. You almost got 1 million people that know what time it is. And these are civilians. These are not criminals. So you got to get what I'm telling you. There's some things going on that some people just don't want to understand, and we in a pandemic for real. And I keep telling y'all, it's more than what you think it is. So why did damn near 500,000 of people try to go purchase a firearm in New York State? And we know these are not criminals. These are the legitimate residents that know they can go in the stores and buy them things because they getting ready. You dig? And these background, this is within the past 11 months. That ain't even counting this month right here. You dig? And remember, last year, which was also part of the pandemic, 335,374 people, went to buy them firearms in New York State. So let's say you had almost 350,000 last year that bought firearms, and this year you got 425. My point is you got almost 1 million people that have bought firearms in New York State within the past 2 years since we've been on lockdown. So what is that telling you? 1 million people don't try to buy firearms. 319,000, they got up out of there. But you in the hood on lockdown, you still trying to sell drugs, and you don't got a clue what's going on because you think 5G ain't real and you don't believe nothing. You keep thinking Joe gonna save you. I'm trying to show y'all proof, and I ain't gonna talk about it no more because some people don't believe. You feel me? I heard a brother saying he gonna always be outside. I'm talking about he don't care about cameras and all that. And that same brother, I seen him become a victim of crime like a week later. Ain't nobody unfadable in this situation. Nobody's unfadable. You can't be saying who ain't gonna do what, who ain't gonna try what. But I just broke it down. I'm gonna say it one more time for those that listen slow. All right. 319,000 people have left the state. 425,778 has tried to purchase firearms. So what are we talking about? And why they just reported that it ain't gonna be no ball dropping. You know what I'm saying? Y'all better figure it out. For those that don't believe. That's why I keep telling you, this ain't the time to be trying to party. This ain't the time to be out here trying to be a celebrity, a star. You want to be shining right now, but you ain't got a clue what's going on. That's why you're looking stupid out here. And a lot of y'all are being victims and being victimized. And a lot of y'all being plotted on right now. But some people said, look, they don't care if you plotting or not, because almost 500,000, they went to get legally strapped, and they waiting for them to kick in their door. You know what I'm saying? They waiting for them to act like they want to carjack them, because these people are getting ready. So you got to ask, why are they getting ready? And what they know that you don't know. No, it ain't that you don't know. You don't want to know because you don't believe nothing. You know what I'm saying? Salute to the chat. Streets is back. What up, bro? Know what I'm saying? I see all y'all in the building. Boss B, My boy P, Grown Man Talk. Y'all know what time it is. My boy Alan Rondell, I seen you, Queen. Miss Playful, the Queen, Annette Detective. I see y'all in the building. I had to get busy real quick. Know what I'm saying? That's what I bring to this table. You come in, you're going to learn something. You know what I'm saying? I'm with the smoke too. I'm with all that. But my point is this. I don't get up here and play. 1090 boy, what up, bro? What's popping, homie? I don't get on here and play. Know what I'm saying? Allah will. What's going on? That's right. I better stay on point out here. You better stay on point. You better know what time it is. Anytime in New York City, they getting strapped up, legally strapped up, and the streets drying up at the same time, and they just told you 150% of seizures have taken place. Who's bringing the work in? Who's going to bring it in? And who's going to move the work? Yeah, that's what I thought so. Y'all don't even understand. Y'all don't believe nothing. You fighting a dead fight. That's why I'm going to tell you, you better start getting legit. You know what I'm saying? If you better start cleaning your ways up. You better, you know what I'm saying? You better start trying to pay your taxes. You better get a job, or you better start your own company. You know what I'm saying? You better do something. Work from home. You can work from home, all type of stuff. Same way we can be online all day. You can work from home doing customer service, data entry. It's things you could be doing with your life instead of out here playing. You understand? Don't for you mess around, get caught up in something you can't get out, and then you forced to snitch or tell on somebody because you ain't built like that. You know what I'm saying? And I told y'all, a lot of people that go to jail, they ain't making it home. What also is the report? Rikers Island is going on lockdown. You understand? They say that the sickness is increasing on the island at a high level right now. Inmates are getting sick. So you can go to jail for a year or 2 or 3, and you might not even make it back home because you done got so sick, you done passed away. Because you know they got people on top of people, all top of people. We know the jail's already dirty. You feel me? That's what I'm trying to tell y'all, man. What's good? What's up, Royce? It's changing out here, man. So when you heard brothers talking about that order, it is an order, and it's called restructure. It's called infrastructure. It's called what? Things is changing. So for those that want to change, you're really considered old school now. You know what I'm saying? I don't care how old you are. If you set in your ways, you old school. If you ain't trying to learn nothing new, you old school. You caught in your old ways. And you could be in your 20s, 30s, 40s, it don't matter. If you can't adapt to this change that's coming, you old school. And when you old school, that means you about to be irrelevant. You know what I'm saying? You're not to even be, you about to be a nobody. That's what I mean. If you don't want to change your ways, you're going to be a nobody eventually. I promise what I tell you. These are facts. You know what I'm saying? I don't got a cap, man. I'm just telling y'all what time it is. You know what I'm saying? Salute to the chat once again. Like I said, I just gave y'all the rundown of why crime is over with. And when I say crime, I'm talking about getting that money. Now, I ain't talking about petty crime. Now, petty crime is over with. What I mean by that is, yeah, petty crime is going to continue to happen, but those are the dummies that's going to keep getting caught too. And that's why, you know, on Grown Man Talk, we'll show you, when the bros show you the picture, all them dudes locked up in jail, laying on the floor, they looking like the slave ships. Yeah, that's what's going to keep happening. The petty criminals, they're going to keep getting put on them slave ships called penitentiary. You dig? Because though that's what's going on. And like I said, right, a lot of y'all don't want to work while you free, but then you go to jail and you want to work for 10 cents an hour, 25 cents an hour. You want to work in the kitchen. You want to mop the floors for a little couple, some bullshit. But you don't want to work while you're free. So I'm showing you the mentality of a gump, of a slow, thinking individual that they don't want to change their ways. You can work while you're free, but you don't want to do that. But you want to wait till you locked up to get your GED, lift weights, and you want to work in the kitchen. And then you want to complain about how nobody want to come see you. You want to complain about how your girl ain't hold you down when you could have been out here working a lame job and smashing your girl every night. But you ain't want to do that. You feel me? Now, when you go to jail, she's going to find her dude with a nice job, and he going to be smashing her every night. You feel me? Because you wanted to be a gangster your whole life. You ain't want to get it. You see? I'm going to break it down real simple for you. Simple. You go outside, risk your life for some chump change, you know, go to jail, work for free. And then it's going to be a working dude going to be smashing your chick. And guess what? Your kids gonna be calling him daddy. While you locked up talking about nobody want to come see you. And your homies on the block, they ain't keep it real with you. They ain't solid. But you brought it on yourself. Why? Because you was set in your ways. You ain't want to change. You want to keep doing the same thing. So that's what I'm trying to tell y'all, man. It's over with. Take it from a G. It's over with. Do what you got to do right now to do what you got to do, but you better know you better have an exit plan. I ain't said it no more. That's it. I ain't said it no more. I ain't here to wake up everybody, man. Some people got to get up out of here, man. It's a fact. That's right. They hustling backwards out here. Some people still try to watch Paid in Full and get motivated. Think they're going to go outside and be the next Poe. You know what I'm saying? But they don't understand how Poe had to tell in the end. All them dudes folded in the end. All of them. Every last one of them gangsters and hustlers you worship, they all folded in the end. That's why they gave you all those movies about telling. This was a program. American Gangster, Frank Lucas, he told. That was a program. Paid in Full, Rico, he told. A program. What they doing now? Telling. What Nino Brown do? Tell. I already dropped that video about how Hollywood brainwashed you. But y'all, a lot of y'all ain't watched the video. That's what I'm trying to tell y'all. If I do something ignorant, thousands of views. When I drop something real, hundreds of views. See, they don't want the real. Now, I told dudes months ago how they put all this in Hollywood. The Hollywood deception. The Judas factor. The Judas factor is your best friend will tell on you. Your best friend will set you up. All this is put in Hollywood. It was put in movies. You took them in the bro told you about how the demon go in your body through your eyes and your ears. You was watching Nino Brown, New Jack City. You watched that movie 1,000,000 times. But what they show you about Nino Brown killed his friend G Money. And then he got on the stand and told. What's going on right now? People killing their friends, telling. And then it said, yo, that was for the people that grew up in the 90s. So then for people for the 2000s, we're going to drop in too deep. So they get it again. What Jay Reed do? Snitch, undercover agent, act like he putting in work. He in the backseat shooting that stuff, missing on purpose, act like he putting in work just to get amongst the gangsters and tell. They was showing you in the movie back then. Why you think it's some dudes you know that claim gang, but they never put in no work? They ain't never put in no work. That's why I say a lot of these dudes, they never lay nothing down because they was capping from the beginning. They was working. Then if you ain't getting it in that movie, whatever movie they gave it to you in, Paid in Full. What they show you? Rico what? Killed his friend. Told on his homies. See, every decade, they had to reinforce it in your brain in Hollywood, which means it was big budgets being given out, big deals, paying big actors to brainwash you. You dig? Hollywood was behind the whole thing. So what you see in the street now? Dudes killing their friend, banging out with their family members, and telling. Whatever movie they put it in. Brooklyn Finest. Did it not show you in Brooklyn Finest? How Wesley Snipes represented the OG locked up behind a G-wall from Brownsville. You dig? And they sent the op in the penitentiary. But I knew back then, y'all don't even understand that. You got police agents that be in the pen acting like they doing bids. But that's their job. To sit up in the pen, be the most toughest gangster behind the G-wall. But the whole time, he worked for the police. You think he in a box, that nigga went back home. You see, a lot of dudes, y'all thought was in a box. They was going out the back door, going home because they was agents. Y'all don't know that, though. That's why I know for a fact in the beginning of this thing, it was a lot of agents in there from the rip. But y'all don't know that. Y'all thought they was in the box all that time. No, some of them niggas was agents. They was going home, playing a role. They showed you in Brooklyn Finest. But the whole time, he was watching Wesley Snipes. And what happened at the end? Wesley Snipes got whacked. And old boy was an agent. And he was telling on the whole gang. They showed you in Brooklyn Finest. That came out in the you understand, after Frank Lucas. They showed you in every movie, but you ain't get it. So now you see 6ix9ine, you think he the first. No, they were showing you the whole time. He just the icing on the cake. Rat on your friends, you dig? Get them all indicted, you know what I'm saying? Start a lot of violence. Man, this is put in movies, man. But y'all don't want to believe nothing. Because if it don't come on TV, it ain't real. See? Showing you something. That's why people always going to be lost. And ain't too much to talk about. I spit facts. You heard? Everything you see going on now you was brainwashed. Most of the things you see now was a program. to make you think you can get out there and you're gonna be the biggest Frank Lucas. You're gonna be the next Nicky Barnes. You're gonna be the biggest drug dealer in the world. And you bought that dream. We all did. Don't be ashamed. We all bought that dream. We thought we always gonna be the top gangster with the biggest bag. Then they switched it from that to the rap game. Then they had everybody want to be rappers for the past 20 years. I'm gonna be the biggest rapper. I'm gonna be the next Jay-Z. What happened? Half them niggas in jail, dead. Extermination progress, man. Extermination process. You understand what time it is, man? Like I said, they only get you to sign your own death certificate. Can't nobody make you do nothing, but you can be tricked into doing stuff yourself. And that's how this thing works. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to do a recap and I'm up out of here. Trey Songz has been charged for the second time. He has another allegation on him in 2 months. And he has a $20 million lawsuit on his neck. You know what I'm saying? And it's not my purpose to judge, but he's in a tight situation right now. You know what I'm saying? Because they're trying to say he stuck his fingers in a woman's box. And he kicked out the whip. And I'm pretty sure she ain't like that. And now she's trying to come at that man for $20 million. So that's what I'm trying to show y'all. People are getting desperate right now. People would do anything right now to ruin your life. So it don't even matter. No matter the situation, that's what's going on. Because I'm pretty sure this happened a long time ago. But right now is the time to ruin this man's life. And that's what's going down. You know what I'm saying? I also told y'all about the people that got shot outside that club last night, and a woman got shot in her head. Now, how is a woman getting all fly on fleek, hair done, nails done, lashes, all that? She go to jail and she gets shot in her dome at a restaurant party. You dig? And another dude, he got shot in his butt. You understand? Like Training Day when he got shot he got shot in his butt outside the club. Another woman got shot in her knee. You understand? And they sprayed it up when it was over with. So they went out to have a good time, but when it was all said and done, they had a nightmare. I also spoke about, you know what I'm saying, how a man got his brains put on the sunroof. He got his brains put on the dash from the back seat to the front when the road rage incident happened and somebody shot out the back window. And all this started over what? Road rage. Because you got a dude, he might have just got fired. His money ain't right for Christmas. He can't load up the Christmas tree. He mad. He want to shoot at you in a road rage incident. See, that's what's going on. People losing their mind. They sick. Because we know ain't no situation in the car worth blowing nobody's brains out. You know what I'm saying? But some people, that's what they doing. And I also said for the last time about those that don't believe, things on lock. And I also proved why the streets is wilding right now, because 920 bricks of that white girl has been seized in New York City. And what you're seeing is the after effect. And they told you that it's been a major shift in the legal drug landscape, meaning the drug scene is not the same no more. It's been a shift. And the shift means people are going to be starving. That's what it means, because over 150% of seizures have taken place. More than 100%, meaning they've been snatching up everything that's been trying to come into New York City, been getting snatched up. Then I also told you about, within the past 24 hours, how they did a bust on 2 Indian men who were selling pounds of synthetic bud, fake bud. You dig? And a lot of these people are selling fake bud online. So you dudes ain't rearing up from nobody. They rearing up online. You understand? Getting bogus drugs. That's what's going on right now. So that's why I say it's coming to an end. You dig? It's that simple. So like I said, man, it's the For No Fame Prime Time episode 67. And hopefully some of y'all learned something today, because some of y'all already know what's going on. If you're new to the channel, don't forget to hit the subscribe button, the all notification bell. You know what I'm saying? Leave a comment. All comments are welcome. You know what I'm saying? And I already know you're going to hit that like button, or if you do hit the dislike button, I don't care. You understand? Period. And if you want to support the channel in the near future, the Cash App is $ For No Fame Love. You understand? But other than that, I'm going to keep doing what I do. You understand? We will be on tonight, Grown Man Talk Show. The channel is Grown Man Talk with me and my homie P. I'm Mr. For No Fame. You understand? We always gonna bring you something to the table. And just know that we got a lot planned. And a lot of y'all haters, just understand you can't stop what's about to happen because you don't even know how we moving. You see? Y'all old school now. Y'all has-beens. The way y'all was moving, people not moving like that no more. So when you come in people chats trying to troll, you look like a fool. Because guess what? You got people that's not even on that type of time no more. And that's why I try to tell you, you cannot get your clout up by being a fool. You can't get your clout up by capping, lying, hating. It's not going to get you nowhere. And if you do it in real life, all you're going to do is get put in that box. That's what you got to understand. You got to build your own. You got to build your own from the ground up. You got to be a hustler. You understand? You got to be a pure-hearted individual to win out here. All that capping, all that lying and hating, you ain't going to get nowhere. So just take heed to what I'm telling you. Y'all know what time it is. Salute to the For No Fame Mafia. Salute to my people, my family, all in the building. And like I said, share this video. You know what I'm saying? And you can share it on all platforms, or you can tell a friend to tell a friend. And I'm out.